Hello!
And we're live. Oh, I've always wanted to do that.
Now you've done it. And we're live.
Action.
Oh, welcome. My name is Kelly.
And I'm Emma.
And this is Fanimated, an animation fan live
Podcast.
stream.
Oh, I see what you did there.
And usually a podcast, and today a live stream in which we geek out about our favorite animated media. And, of course, Emma and I do a lot of top 10 lists.
Oh, yeah.
We've done top 10 intros, top 10 outros, and today we're going to do top 10 anime best boys. Yes. So we're going to play a little game and go through our top 10 here in a bit. And while we're waiting for people to come and join us, just a little quick little tidbit, fun, random, casual chat things.
Yes.
Including Emma and I are now roommates.
Woohoo!
Life update.
Welcome to our home.
This is it. This is a part of it that you can see. And that's been really great. And watching some anime together,
Yes.
of course.
Of course.
And
Playing some video games together.
we still have to get through Hyrule Warriors.
Yep, we're working our way.
That's intense. The last chapter we got through took a while.
Oh my gosh, like literally it took, well, we started at like 8:30, right?
We started at 8:30.
And it was a Friday night, and it's been a while, so we did a couple like rounds
We
of just
did a
like
little
casual
trial,
battles.
just to get used to the buttons.
Yeah, and then once we entered the story arc, like suddenly it's 10:30 p.m. and I'm like trying to
it's
keep my
still
eyes
going.
open. I'm like, okay, I got this. Like,
Oh my goodness, Nathan, hello.
heyo.
Welcome.
And they were roommates.
Yes, roommates.
Crazy.
Roomies. What? Playing video games and watching anime together. That's what we do. And so yeah, we still have a lot of Hyrule Warriors to get through. But that's okay.
This is true.
It's fun, and we can take our time with it. And
Yes.
hopefully it won't take like 3 hours the next chapter.
I dearly hope not.
Monsters, the
Ganon beasts.
yeah, that's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what he was definitely like one shot killing us basically. So we couldn't get hit more than a few times there. We would be dead.
Also, I'm like, it was the fire like monster, and I'm pretty sure last time or like playing through Breath of the Wild, that was like the easiest one.
I know. And then
But in this version,
it's the hardest.
It's like,
one.
okay, just throw me off course. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Whatever.
So anyway, that's what we've been doing.
Indeed. It's been a good time.
Yeah. Although we should finish that before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. 'Cause then
Agreed.
We'll be pretty busy. I still have yet to play the Skyward Sword remaster.
Aww.
It's
I
been
want to hear about it. I want to watch you play it.
I really like the story, so I'm excited to play it myself at some point. But life has been so busy. It's been so busy.
Yes.
So,
New jobs, new place, you know.
new state. I don't
whatever.
know.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You
time.
have- yeah,
I okay, yeah, like yeah, I need to definitely play Skyward Sword before Breath of the Wild 2 because Breath of the Wild 2 is clearly like inspired by Skyward Sword. Mm-hmm. So I need to do that.
I'm just saying that because I have been told that. I don't actually, like, I'm not actually familiar. I mean, you know my background with Zelda.
Yeah. Not that I'm a genius either. I haven't played all the games or anything. And Jamie, hello.
Thanks, Jamie.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to. I was about to say good to see you. Good to see that you're here in chat. Yeah.
I love you. Okay, bye.
Yeah. So it is kind of wild to be in the same room again. On Tuesday, we have a What You Watchin' coming out that we were able to record in person in the same room again, and it was just a blast because
so much fun.
I miss it. I miss like back when the podcast first started. It would be that's what I'd do is I'd invite my friends over, and so it was an excuse to have people over. Introverts,
am I right? No, just kidding.
And And so now it's like, oh, I need to get back into doing more stuff in person, even though the audio isn't as good usually. The audio is better when it's separate, but it's fine.
Jamie, no.
Jamie. Yeah, Jamie House. No, I won't talk about this in live for stream.
It's all good. I'm very taken. So moving on.
So is he.
Yes, I
know. We'll catch up later.
Anyway, enough about
Say hi to Oliver. But yeah, what did I talk about? I don't know. Oh, in person recording. It's just it's a different vibe because like you don't have streaming like video chat lags. And especially when we're in person, we're a little crazy. Yeah, we just like...
we build off of the energy of each other,
we build off of each other quite well. So, and when we're in the same room, it gets crazy. So it's more fun to record in person, even though... So I would rather record in person, have worse audio, than record long distance, have good audio, and... it just not be as fun, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you have to think about the timing over, like, Zoom calls or whatever method you use because, you know, you can't,
it doesn't work.
You're trying to, like, not overlap people as they talk, and they're like, okay, let me see if I can read their signals across the screen. Like,
yeah, it's harder to communicate. But, hi, Leandra! Oh, so glad you could make it. Yay!
This is so exciting.
We'll see... if everyone in chat can guess what our lists. So, well, first off, before we get into the lists of Anime Boys, this is our little celebration for the 3rd anniversary of Animated, which is insane. So thank you everyone for listening and supporting and all of that good stuff. It's just crazy and wonderful, and I just love doing the podcast. It's just fun, and I hope you guys have fun listening to it. Because it's fun to make.
It's so fun to make. I still remember when we were in your old apartment, and you were still in Minnesota at the time, and you had been talking about like, I just want to like geek out about animation all the time. And, like, I remember, like, the beginnings of, like, wanting to start a podcast. And now, look, here we are. 2 years later.
It's crazy. Like, just not only the podcast changing, but also myself as a person. Like, it's a weird, like, milestone thing of, like, oh, yeah, that was 3 years ago. I don't know.
It's like how the How to Train Your Dragon series relates to your life, you know, at the right moments, you know?
Yes, exactly. So here's our indiscriminate liquid drinks. Here's to Fanimated. Here's to Fanimated.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hopefully many more episodes to come. 100th episode is coming up, by the way. 100 full-length episodes. Because we've had almost 25 What You Watchins. But full-length episodes, I consider a full-length basically anything that isn't a What You Watch. But what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to say this now, and I'll, like, announce it more on the podcast later, but, like, I want it to be everyone who listens to the podcast, like, submitting their own, like, 3-minute, 2-minute, or less, because I can't, listen to too much audio. But, like, sending in a little audio clip of, what's the most impactful animated media to you? Like, what do you geek out about the most? Aww. And I think that would be really fun because, like, we talk so much and you guys listen to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. But, like, I also... Podcasting is weird because you don't get as much feedback. And so, like, right now on a live stream, it's so cool to, like, see feedback coming in automatically with chat. So cheers, Nathan. Cheers, Leandra. But when you're podcasting, you're just sending it out. And there's not even, like, on YouTube, there's comments and stuff. But in this form of media, you don't get direct audience feedback. And as, like, theater people, we're used to direct audience feedback, like, immediately.
That is, of course, unless you rate and review. Am I right?
That's true. I do appreciate emails and all of that as well. It makes my day. Because there isn't, like, an automatic way to have that interaction directly from a podcast app, really, aside from rating and reviewing. So anyway, basically it's like, okay, we've we've talked a lot of, I don't know, I should have looked up how many hours of content there are for Fanimated. It's a lot. But I want to hear the listeners. Like, I want to know what, your guys' favorites are. And I think everyone who listens would want to hear what the rest of the community is watching and loving and interested in. So, so I'm hoping to do that. It could be by the end of this year or maybe the beginning of next year, depending on how ambitious I am with getting episodes out this last part of the year. But that's coming up really fast. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. So anyway.
Sweet. I like it.
Are you ready? Are you ready to start our top 10?
I'm so ready. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So per usual, we're going to make this a game.
Of course.
Per our usual top 10 things. And what we're going to do is we have our lists of top 10 anime best boys. And we have decided for individually what best boy means to us. And what we're going to do is go, from 10 to 1. And we'll take turns. And we're going to give each other single words. We have 3 words per best boy. And so I didn't really think this through a ton. I don't know if we want to actually keep track of points. Do you want to keep track of points? I can keep track of points. Okay, we'll keep track of points. Well, let's say if you can get... so we have these 3 keywords, basically, that will help you guess who it is. Because, in our top 10 anime openings and outros, we listen to the music and then we guess. But for this, how can we make it so that we're still guessing? And so that will be our clues, our 3 clues, our 3 keywords. And if we can get it on the first word,
that would be 3 points.
3 points, yeah.
Second word 2, last word 1, and then not at all 0.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And so
we're great at making up things on the fly.
We're great.
Theater.
It's great.
Does wonders.
So we're going to try that. And of course, you guys can absolutely guess as well. I would say if we're guessing, we can't look at the chat though, because otherwise,
yes. But we can react. The person who is not guessing can react, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah, we'll do that for sure. So, okay, yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? Great. We're all on the same page. We're in the same boat. Okay. So who goes first?
I mean, I'm willing to, or I just somebody in the chat. Designate. Delegate.
Help us. We can't make decisions. It'll be the first person who comments.
$10. It's Nathan first.
Anybody? Tell us who goes first.
In the dark of the night.
All right then. How about... Oh, Emma first. Great.
I knew it.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Nathan. Okay.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I didn't do... guys, I did barely any prep work. I wrote this out literally an hour ago. And I also...
We did not research, basically.
I didn't research. I didn't think about Emma's favorites. So
granted, we do kind of know what each other watches, but that doesn't mean we know the characters.
I have no basis for how hard or easy this is going to be. So I'm just all that to say, I don't think I'm ready, but please go ahead.
Okay. First word for 3 points.
Okay, I won't look at chat.
Plaid.
Okay, plaid. Oh, and it is okay if we can say the name of the anime and be like, oh, it's that one character. Because we don't know names. We're bad at names.
Especially if we're not watching it. It's just like, oh, this is a one person. Yeah.
Also, the keywords can't be, obviously, the name of the character or any of the words of the title of the show.
Yes.
Okay, so plaid.
I kind of gave you a hard one. Sorry.
That is hard. I think I need the second clue.
Okay.
I'm going to forfeit that clue.
Music.
Ooh. Oh, it's because their pants are plaid. So it's from Sounds of Life with the blonde hair, and he's... Ooh.
And he's what?
Well, he made that face. And he's like the delinquent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You got it.
What's his name?
His name is Chica.
Nice.
Well done.
Thank you. And what was your third clue?
My third clue was going to be Koto, so like more specific.
Oh, more specific. That was good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Second try. Second clue.
Yes.
Not too shabby. And why do you love him?
Okay, Chica, he's just a rage monster, and you're like, what? Why would you like that? I don't know, but
Angry boy.
The point is, I love him because he's one of those people where, super stereotypical delinquent, but he like puts his heart and soul into learning the Koto because his grandpa, who is passed, like believed in him and wanted him to learn after him. And so like, he's just got a heart of gold, like even though he's rougher on the edges, and he really pushes himself to not just be like an average player, but to be the best player. And I just really love that about him. So.
He's a sweet boy.
Sweet angry boy.
Sweet angry boy. Good. That's wonderful. All right. All right, folks. We'll see. I hope my clues will help. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right.
I think.
Competitive. Might be too broad.
Competitive. This could be so many things. Are we allowed to ask follow-up questions?
I mean, sure.
Is it in Haikyuu?
No.
Oh, okay.
But, should I be answering these questions?
I don't know.
Like maybe
is it Yuri from Yuri on Ice?
Specify.
Wait. What?
There are two Yuris in Yuri on Ice.
Okay, well the main guy with the dark black hair. No. Not him. Okay, the blondie angsty boy.
It's Yurio.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was gonna go with the main character, and I was like, no, not the nice one.
Not the nice one.
Angsty teenage boy, got it. Woohoo!
Oh yeah. So
I'll add our points here.
It's Yurio from Yuri on Ice. Technically, I did help you with that side. It's fine. I'll give you that. That's perfect.
I can take 2 points instead of 3.
No, just take your 3 points.
Okay.
My other keywords were dancer, and then Russia, because then you gotta know that.
Yep.
So Yurio is the, first antagonist becomes ally to the main protagonist of Yuri on Ice. So he's the child prodigy skater who, also wants Victor's attention and wants him to coach him and is basically fantastic. He's angry boy for sure. What I love about him is I just like honestly, a lot of characters both Yuris have a lot of character growth, and that's what makes the show so great for me. But Yurio especially, I just love, and there's so many funny moments of like, Yuri is like the crybaby, like nice boy, and then Yurio is just like angry, no emotions. But there are those times when those emotions slip in. I'm like, oh, best boy. I want to protect him, and I want the best for him, and Yurio is fantastic.
Agreed.
Yes.
I love him.
Did you see the rest of my list?
I did not. No, I made sure to look off.
I'm
because
so sorry.
I was like, I don't want to.
I'm making that difficult for you because I have a habit of just being like, here's my list, Em.
Okay.
Anyway, so Yurio. Gotta love him.
Love it. You ready?
One more drink. All right. What do you got?
Middle schooler?
The way you phrased that. Okay. Middle school. Momiji.
Yes! Wow. That was so
also close to my heart.
Yes, of course.
Momiji from Fruits Basket. You can't go wrong.
Yes. So my other clues were going to be... oh gosh, I blanked. My other clues were going to include German and then bunny.
Yeah.
So, like,
if you don't get it by then, yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Wow. Excellent work. We know each other so well.
Thank you.
At least for the first two.
For now.
For now. Okay, Momiji is adorable and wonderful and beautiful. Everybody thinks he's a middle schooler because he's so little. He's a high schooler. He's like the same age as a lot of the characters, and it's really funny because Toru like acts like he's a kid and just like, oh, you can lay in the bed with me, and the guys are like, no, that's weird. And just like, what? Anyway, but he's just very kind and sweet and always like looks to bring the best to Toru because she's not so great to herself. And I love no spoilers, but I love the twist at the end of the new Fruits Basket season where he shares some thoughts that I didn't realize he had. And so he's just very, very sincere. And despite the really hard past that he has of like not being able to see his own family, like, I mean, he just acts so joyful in the midst of his darkness. So
yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
I love Momiji. He's
super cute.
He's super cute.
Always so fun.
Yeah, and I should say, like, in general, there might be spoilers in our conversation. We'll try not to, but it could happen in some of our clues and stuff. So
I'm trying hard.
We're trying, but no promises, basically, is where I'm at. Excellent. Love it. I love Momiji.
Yes,
Are you ready for my number 9?
I'm ready for number 9.
Sport.
The way you
I'm very imaginative.
Longa.
No.
Dang it.
How many like tries should you get?
I don't know. We're really bad at establishing rules.
We are.
Because we're just so ready for the guessing.
I know. Well, I'll just let you keep going.
Okay. How about after like 3 guesses we drop down the point?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. Short guy in Haikyuu with the ombre hair, like part blonde, part black. He's the orange shirt. You know, the guy. Oh, if I was watching and know exactly the term. He's not a setter.
The guy that goes in the back,
Not in the back. He's like the middle person who like who dives for all the.
Oh yeah.
That guy.
No, that's not.
No, okay.
But,
I tried too hard.
Libero is that no?
It's like.
What am I thinking of?
Nishinoya. Yeah, him. Thank you, Nathan.
Nathan knows the names of these.
You know who I'm talking about. I was like, I know the name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yes. Thank
okay.
you. We needed that.
Okay.
Libero. Yeah, I got that right. Libero. I played volleyball. I don't know anything about volleyball.
I played volleyball and I don't remember a thing. It's fine. It was middle school.
Yeah.
Sport. I need the second clue.
Fun.
Fun.
I'm not very helpful.
Sport.
I thought that was very helpful.
Sport. Fun. Okay. Let's think here. Reki?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Because he puts fun on the skateboard.
So I was close with Longa. Okay.
You were so close. And I thought you were going to get it right away because you just switch over. But jealous was my other keyword.
Good.
Jealous of Longa. Because that would separate the two. Because you put sport and fun. You could have Longa or Reki. But
it's true. That was tricky.
It's tricky. And it's because ultimately Reki is my favorite. And you can listen to the Skate the Affinity episode about that because
it's a really good episode. Good job, Kelly and Jamie.
Yeah. I love Reki. I love the journey he goes on. I am just rooting for him the whole way. And I love Longa too. Like, absolutely.
You've drawn more pictures of him.
I mean. But, like, when I think about it, Reki exudes the most emotional response from me.
Yeah, and definitely, for sure.
And I can just rewatch his story anytime, and I feel like ultimately, like, yeah, it's the longest story, but I feel like at least this first season that we have is like Recky's story.
Yes.
More strongly. So, I love Recky, and Skate the Infinity is amazing. The end.
The end. I like it. Okay. Are you ready for my number 8?
Ready.
Tea.
Tea? As in sipping tea? Can you answer that? Maybe not.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Like sipping tea.
Sipping tea. Who's... I want to say Levi Ackerman, but I don't think that's on your list. And also, he's not a best boy.
No.
Husbando, maybe. Okay, tea? I'm trying to think of the shows you watch.
I watch a lot of shows.
Okay. Nope, not that. Just because I keep thinking about, like, okay, where are they drinking tea? Which shows are they drinking tea? And I'm trying to, and at first I was like, Snow White with red hair, because, like, they're in a castle, but they never drink tea that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me the second clue.
President. Oh,
shoot. Is it, what's the name of the show? Dang it. Love is War?
Nope.
Why are all anime characters president of their student body? Because that's like 18 million people.
Nathan, what the heck?
Uncle Iroh! Wait, is that are we classifying that? Don't answer that question.
Nope.
Because kind of Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime. Uncle Iroh. Final answer. No.
I love Uncle Iroh, but he's not a best boy.
He's best uncle.
He is best boy. Best uncle.
President. Okay, who else is a president? Is it from Maid-sama?
Yes.
Because she's serving tea, and she's the president. So it's blonde-haired guy who falls in love with her.
Usui.
You
got it.
There he is.
Nice.
There
Well done.
Thank you.
Usui. Oh, God. Okay. Like, yes, it's a romance, and of course I love rom-coms. But I love this particular shoujo because it's just so funny to me. Like, every episode is making me laugh because the main character is just so intense and over the top about everything. Actually, all the characters are, and that's why it makes me laugh. But Usui is just, like, so, like, weird and awkward, which makes my heart, like light up because I love awkward people. I'm drawn to them. So I think that's super cute. And
I mean, there's me, your best friend.
Yeah.
Who's awkward.
So, he's super awkward, but I also love how he's very, like, protective, and he's always got Misa's, like, interest in mind. Like, he's trying to help her learn how to take care of herself, which is really sweet. But I mainly love him because he is just the frickin' weirdest. Like, he'll just be, like, doing something random in the corner, and you're like, what?
What's happening?
But you can't help but adore him.
It's true.
Yes.
Excellent choice.
All right. Let me put down the score. Well done.
Thank you with your good hands. I wonder if my hands are good.
Well, hey, we're doing all right so far. I mean, a lot better than, like, the top end dings and openings. I mean,
we do not do very well with those. Ready for my number 8? Mm-hmm. First clue. Castle.
Zen.
No.
Dang it. Castle. Does Studio Ghibli count as anime? Howl?
No.
Okay. Prince One of Clearness. Zen's brother. Yeah.
No, he would also be in the husbando category. Not best boy category.
Dang it.
Okay, second clue. That was your 3 guesses.
Yes.
Prodigy.
Oh. Ryu.
Of
course. How could I not guess Ryu?
As soon as you went Snow White with the red hair, I figured you'd get it.
Oh, my heart.
My third.
Best boy.
Yeah, he's best boy. My third word was medicine.
Yep.
Then you would have gotten it.
That makes sense.
He's the prodigy herbalist at the castle, and I've talked to him about him again a ton on our Snow White with the red hair episode. And he's just listen, I love everyone in that show, but Ryu is best boy material because he is my son. I want to protect him. He is best boy.
Cinnamon roll.
And I love him, and I want the best for him. And I'll say this every time I mention Snow White with the red hair. The manga is amazing, and he grows up so much and has such little character development. And I'm just so proud of him. So he is best boy. He is absolutely an anime best boy.
Yeah. I mean, we just talked about him on the podcast, but I just can't help myself when I think about the fact that he just is so socially awkward because he just doesn't know how to be a kid.
He doesn't know how to be a kid. He grew up. He's just the soul of an old man in a child's body. And I just love the little things, they'll be in a scene and they're talking about something, whatever, and he's just sitting under a table.
Wait, why wouldn't kids like the taste of medicine?
Who are you, child?
Actually.
And he sleeps under his desk, and it's so cute.
So cute. He is the best boy, for sure.
I've adopted him. Mm-hmm. He is my son.
He is your son.
He's my son.
She has many sons.
I have many adoptive animated sons.
This is true.
And I love them all equally. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Two-faced.
Two-faced. Ooh. Two-faced. So that makes me think evil and good, perhaps. Maybe someone who's good at manipulating or has good poker face or something. Okay, two-faced. I don't think this is enough for me to go off of. I think I need the second one.
Okay. Earrings.
Earrings? Jeez. Well, I have to guess at least one here. Earrings and two-faced. So, bad boy. Or does he give someone earrings? He doesn't have earrings himself. Jeez. This is hard.
Sorry.
I feel like this might be one that I don't know.
Oh.
I do know. Dang it. I wish I could ask questions because I want to know if it's from My Hero Academia. It's not. Okay. That's a bonus.
Yep.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll try to get out of that mindset. Two-faced earrings. Who even wears it? And suddenly, all of the anime boys that wear earrings are, out of my mind. I can think of Momiji again, but we already talked about Momiji. And then I keep thinking of Blue Period because he's bad boy earrings, but you haven't seen it. I mean, no one has. It hasn't been released in the U.S. yet. I need the third clue. I hate to say it.
Okay. Shoujo.
Very helpful.
I can't tell if that was sarcastic or not.
It was a little bit of sarcasm. Because that does help me, because I was over here like in My Hero Academia land. So trying to think of the shoujo you like, and Two-Faced. Is it from the Kiss? I can't even pronounce the name of the title with.
Kami-sama Kiss.
Kami-sama Kiss. Is it from that?
No, but oh man, I forgot about that one.
Oh dang, you missed him.
I missed.
Okay, so this is
Tomoe.
maybe.
Okay, there's a treat for you. And Tomoe is not on my list, but if I would redo this list, oh my gosh, yes, he'd be on my list.
Okay, good.
Fox man, what?
Fox.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Just geeking out about our best boys. It's fine.
It's fine. Two-Faced earrings shoujo. Okay. Thinking of the shoujo that I've watched. It's not Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, because I don't think there are any boys that wear earrings in that. I don't. No. No. Is it the Cow Kid?
No. Oh, but that's a good idea.
Because I was like, do you really have 3 Fruits Basket best boys in your list? But you would.
We were talking about 3.
Well, I mean, there's one that's going to be on your list later, I'm sure. Okay, so it's not Cowboy, because he has earrings. So that's where I went. Yep. And because he has 2 extreme sides emotions.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the 2-sided thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
I'll give you a hint. A free hint.
Wait.
Oh, no?
Wait. No.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just give me another hint, because it's going on too long.
This is something that came out recently.
Love is War, but that doesn't have earring boys. No. Oh, wow, how did I not? I needed that extra hint. It's Horimiya. It's the guy from that.
Miyamura.
Wow, I don't know their names.
Miyamura. Yay, you got it.
Finally. Wow, that was hard.
Yeah. Sorry, threw you off on
but
that one.
But I wasn't, because it wasn't, Horimiya wasn't on my brain at all.
Yeah.
So
the
you got me good.
The tricky one was the Two-Faced. And the reason why I said the Two-Faced is because he goes to school and blends in. Like, he wears glasses, his hair is down, and all that.
He wears like long sleeves all the time.
Long
to cover his tattoos.
But yeah, you see him outside of school, is covered in tattoos, got like this lip crazy piercing going on, and like has his hair in a half bun, like totally different look. So that's what I was going with the Two-Faced.
That makes sense.
And Miyamura, oh my gosh, I love him because like he's so shy and sweet, even though he's got this punk personality, or this punk style, I should say. Like, even though he's just like, it's not what you expect, and that's what I love. He's outside the box. Like, he's this shy, like, more quiet kid who loves tattoos and piercings, and I'm like, yes, please. So he's super sweet. I love how he treats Hori's little brother, well, and Hori too, but like how he hangs out with her little brother is so sweet. And I also really appreciate that Miyamura like is very assertive and knows what he wants. So he's a very confident person without being loud about it, you know? Right.
And he's like chill. Yeah. Like he's like, oh yeah, I just pierced my ears.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, I love you. Like.
Oh, by the way. Yeah. Well done. Yep. Good choices.
He knows how he feels, and he says it right off the bat. So, respect.
Well done.
And I love his lip ring. I think it's so cool. All right.
You ready?
I'm so ready. Maybe.
Revenge.
Zuko.
No.
I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that's not really anime.
I mean...
Animation.
I don't
anime
know.
inspired.
It's anime. It's inspired. It's anime. Well, that's a whole other discussion of what is anime and what isn't anime.
True.
But if someone put Avatar: The Last Airbender in an anime category, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Fair. Okay, revenge. Is it Thorfinn?
No. Oh, shoot. I don't know if he's best boy. He's frustrating boy. I just, like, want to strangle him sometimes.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Get a grip, kid. Anyway.
Okay, one more guess and then I'll take the next
That's a
clue.
good one, though. I do love Thorfinn. I love his story and character development. Season 1, he's a bit of a turd. He's a little bit obsessed with revenge.
It's like, come on, kid. There's more to life. I know it's easier said than done. I get it. Your dad was killed. Like, that's rough. I don't know what that's like. So, but he's a little dramatic.
Also, we're going into, like, a side tangent. Yep. But honestly, like, Thorfinn was young. And he, I don't know, Viking culture.
Yeah, fair. It's a whole different world.
It's a whole different world. And also, he was not picking up what his dad was dropping in terms of wisdom at all. He did not catch the wisdom as part of the inheritance of his genes at all. So.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Revenge.
He just got the cool fighting skills. But we do love Thorfinn, so we'll add that.
I feel like this could be so many things.
I know. It's pretty... I mean, that's what a first clue is.
Exactly,
it's broad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hawkeye?
No.
No, not Hawkeye. Oh my gosh.
I was going to say,
That's
Best
Risa.
Boys?
She's a girl. Mustang.
No.
Okay.
Also on my husbando list. So.
Okay, got
Wrong
it.
list.
Okay. Next clue, please.
Breath.
Tanjiro.
Yes.
Here we go.
And my next clue would have been sister.
Oh.
So Tanjiro is a best boy.
He is a best boy.
Because he is a cinnamon roll. He is a cinnamon roll. And I'm rooting for him the entire time. That's a big thing for me. Is like, isn't a best boy is not even a main character, but like hero who
someone you're cheering on,
you're cheering for,
believe in, or hope have their best interests in mind, like
exactly,
just want the best life for them, you know.
And Tanjiro is just like a wholesome kid and just like the purest heart, and I want the best for him. And I'm cheering for him, and I'm with him on this journey because I want him to succeed, and that's what a anime best boy is all about. So for me,
agree. Yep.
So I had to include Tanjiro because he's best boy. I just
that was
love
a good
him.
pick. I wish I had him on my list. What?
Huh?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. What?
What?
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. I think you'll get this one.
Okay.
Ninja.
Obi.
Yeah. How did you know?
Because we were talking about Snow White already multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us again how much you love Obi. From Snow White with the red hair.
He's so ridiculous. Like, he's fully himself. And part of being fully himself is being, like, loving and caring. Like, he, like, helps Ryu be, like, a kid, which is adorable.
Their relationship is gold.
It's gold. He's super helpful with Shirayuki and has her best interest in mind, and also respects Zen so much. But he's just a funny guy. Like, he doesn't really give a crap, to be honest. Like, he cares deeply about what he does, and he cares deeply about his friends. But at the same time, he's just a big goofball. Like, one of my favorite scenes by far will always be that scene where Kiki and him are, like, listening in on the conversation through a door. And Mitsuhide is just like, what are you guys doing? And Kiki's like, I'm working. And Obi's like, I'm just eavesdropping.
That's their personalities. It's so good.
So he's just awesome. And he's so skilled, like, combat-wise. So it's really fun to watch that animated.
Yeah. I'd love to know more about Obi's backstory, because, like, we don't get a ton of it. Like, he was, like, a criminal and all of that, and working behind the scenes and stuff.
Fugitive. Mm-hmm.
But, like, we never really get his, like, childhood backstory, like, how he ended up that way.
Right.
So.
And I know that Shiryuki and Zen are meant to be and they're wonderful and perfect, but I mean, Obi and Shiryuki are super cute. Anyway,
they make a good herbalist trio, as we've said on the Snow White podcast.
Agreed.
So, well done. Of course, I knew he had to be on that list somewhere. I knew that. Okay.
That's a 3-pointer for Kelly.
Okay, number 6. My number 6. Legacy.
Father's work making my father proud. This was like every show that Kelly loves ever. Okay.
Daddy issues, huh?
So many racing through my brain. And I know it's not Thorfinn.
Or is it?
Is it Thorfinn?
No.
Okay. I was like, dang it.
Maybe I just faked it.
Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Okay, focus on that.
Well, while you think, I'll just go on that side tangent of Proud of Your Boy should have been in Aladdin because it's the best song to come out of that film. And it's not even in the film.
Yeah, and like with a real live or like a live action readaptation, like it was the perfect chance to add
add it.
And I love Jasmine's song, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we could have added that one in too. Anyway,
side tangent over.
Legacy.
Thank you. Legacy. Aladdin would also be a best boy.
Oh,
animated
for sure.
best boy.
He is great.
You're rooting for him. He's a cinnamon roll. You just want to see him succeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty beautiful too, but yeah, I digress.
Legacy.
It's not Zen, is it?
No.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah. I can see that.
Give me the second clue, please.
Your second clue is Scar.
Is it Edward?
No.
Or Al?
No.
Or Mustang?
No. Okay, so do you need the third?
Dang it. Okay, hold on. One more guess. One more guess. Okay.
Anyone else? Legacy. A Scar.
Oh my gosh. It's just like, I feel it, and yet it is not there. This takes me back to when, like, Beyond the Boundary was on my honorable mentions list, and it was on your top 10 list, and I couldn't.
You
I was
still
like,
couldn't guess it.
I know the song. Where is it from? Oh my gosh, it's on my honors or my honorable mention list. Sweet. And I did the same thing with the endings. Beyond the Boundary. I'm sorry, you're a great anime. I love you. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Nathan got it right.
Legacy Scar.
Well done, Nathan. Maybe that's a hint that Nathan knows it and you don't.
Well, I was gonna guess somebody, and I was like, no, Kelly definitely does not like that person.
Nathan and I know. We know.
Oh, thanks, Nathan. Made me feel real good here.
Yes.
Give me that last clue.
Your last clue is ice.
Oh my gosh, Todoroki?
Yeah!
Oh, dang it! How did I not know?
Well done.
Dang it! I should have known that one. Like literally
Nathan got it off the first clue.
Thanks, Nathan. You're making me feel real great. Goodbye.
Oh no. Yeah, Nathan also loves Todoroki as much as I do.
I love Todoroki.
Todoroki is best boy. Again, cinnamon roll. I want the best for him. He is are you questioning whether or not he is a cinnamon roll?
He's like half a cinnamon roll.
He's the biggest, fluffiest cinnamon roll there ever was.
I mean, he's nice, but he's also like kind of rude.
He just doesn't understand the social cues. Like my favorite scene in this last season was when they have the one female hero, like, trying to tell them how to, like, have, you know, a face to the crowd and all this stuff. And she's like, just smile and the girls, and you'll, like, you know, kill the girls and all that. And then he's like, if I smile, they'll die.
Oh my god.
It's so cute. So Todoroki is a cinnamon roll, in my humble opinion. And I care more about him than any other My Hero character. I'm rooting for him. I want the best for him. What more is there to say?
But, like, compared to Deku, you think he's more of a cinnamon roll? Like, I get that, like, he's a more complex character.
Right, which is what I
love
like.
Todoroki, yes.
Deku is
like really sweet, and I'm going to do the best that I can. Isn't that, like, cinnamon roll?
Definitely cinnamon roll material, for sure.
Okay.
And I root for Deku, and I'm like, yeah, I love you, Deku. But I care more about Todoroki. You know?
Got it.
So if I'm going to choose a best boy from My Hero, it's without a doubt Todoroki.
All right.
Yeah. He's best boy. That
cool.
is. I state my case. The end.
The end.
All right.
Okay.
What do you got?
Redhead.
Ooh. I don't want to use use anything too soon, but Hinata?
Mm-mm. I love Hinata.
Even Nathan thinks Deku's boring.
We're not here to debate this right now. I think he's cute.
Right.
I didn't say that Deku was better. I just said that he's more, like, personality-wise, cinnamon roll, like, up front than Todoroki is.
Todoroki is a hidden gem of a cinnamon
There we
roll.
go. He's the diamond in the rough. I will accept that.
Okay.
I will accept that title. I'm just saying, like,
they're different kinds of cinnamon
he is
rolls.
not what I consider a cinnamon roll.
Deku is like...
Or rather, he's like half a cinnamon roll. Like,
half.
Yeah, exactly. See what I did there?
Dang. Okay, back to redheads, not Hinata.
Nope.
Reki? Did you also put Reki on
Yes,
your list?
I did.
Yes, you did. Okay. Let's talk about Reki again. Anytime.
I
Talk
adore
about Reki.
him. I finally watched Skate the Infinity, like, a month ago, I think it was. And I just adore that show. Like, it is so good. And, yeah, just the connection of friendships and characters, and it's just so beautiful. I love it. And
It's such a solid show.
I really like Reki's arc a lot, which you've talked about on the podcast and you've mentioned before, but I really do love that complexity of, like, somebody who's been working on a craft for a long time and has someone just like pass them up like really quickly. Like, I feel like that's something that we can all relate to very personally. So I was just like, oof, like, I feel your pain because we've all been there. And yeah, I also love that he's just skating because it's fun and that he brings that out of people, and he's just so fun, and what a punk.
He is a punk.
He's such a punk.
And, like, again, I've talked about this on the podcast, but, like, I just love that they subvert your expectations of what these characters are going to be, because Reki and Langa appear one way and their stories take them in the complete opposite direction. And Langa, the quiet kid, is the most like, just jumps into everything and it goes crazy and is, like, reckless. And Reki is this wild, big, crazy kid, and he's the one who ends up having these internal struggles and, like, closing himself off. It's so good. It's so good.
Yes.
I love the show.
They're not what you expect. It's great.
What were your other keywords? Clues?
I was going to do fun again.
Oh, yeah.
Just so it would, like, spark, you know, and then, like, skate.
Skate. But skate is part of the name of the show.
Oh, that's true.
That's not allowed. It's okay. We didn't even
Sport?
have to do it.
Oh, wait, you did that one?
I did that. All right. Well done.
Thank you.
Man,
I got to redeem myself.
Okay.
Because
After
I cannot
Todoroki?
believe I didn't get Todoroki that quickly. Like, I just watched an episode the other day. Like, what? Also, I just want to say, okay, being a middle school teacher is hard, okay? I love it. I am a middle schooler, so I adore the children, right? It's great. But here's the thing. I have them write little journals, daily, little things to get their writing skills going. Changing the world one person at a time. But here's the thing. When you're having middle schoolers write questions and write answers to like their favorite characters and things like that, I did not realize I was going to be getting a bunch of spoilers, so thanks a lot. Now it's ruined. No, it's not ruined, but they really love My Hero, and so I wasn't quite caught up, and then they like let a bomb drop, and I was like, what? Great. Never reading papers again.
Yeah. They really spoil something for you. That I also spoiled for myself online that I didn't mean to run into, but I ran into it. And so My Hero spoilers are rampant. Seems like everyone reads the manga nowadays. So
I guess so.
I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm so ready.
Here's your first clue. Pacifist.
Oh, oh my gosh, this could also be a lot of different things. Okay.
Start broad, go narrow.
I'm going to start by guessing Al.
No.
Okay.
I like that choice, though.
Hold on. I'm trying to sort through all these anime. I'm like, they're just like...
Maybe Nathan can help out again.
No. Shh. Well, I mean, you can go in the chat, but I gotta look away.
Yeah. You're not allowed to look at chat. Or anyone else who wants to guess.
It's not some of that, but definitely not. Nope, it's not that one.
Pacifist. The word is pacifist.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know what I would include if we were talking about if this was included in anime, but okay, I only guessed once, right? Or have I guessed?
I don't think you've guessed it.
I guessed Al.
Oh, yeah.
But I was going to guess Aang.
No.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if that would count.
Yeah. It's good to check. Good to check. All of Nathan's best boys fight. And I feel like answering whether or not Nathan has seen it would be a clue.
Well, I I'm thinking of all these fighting anime.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, there's not a pacifist in that one. Oh, Jakers.
You need the next clue.
Hold on. Let me try and guess one more.
Oh, Nathan's got it.
Okay, looking away. I should know this.
Do you need the second clue? Can I...
Wait. My pride.
All right. 407 years ago. We'll go on a rant about something else.
I don't know. Emma? Oh, she's a girl.
I was going to say.
Whoops. Not Ray.
Emma would be best girl, though.
Yeah, she
Let's
would be
be
best
honest. Emma from The Promised Neverland is
Okay.
best girl because I root for her. She is
Redhead.
absolutely a cinnamon roll.
Redhead.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's all you need. Okay, what's your guess?
I don't even know. I just said it. Oh, I was going to say Ray, but...
He's pacifist? Ray?
No. I mean, he's more of a pacifist than the other guy, Norman.
That's true.
Okay, continue, please. It hurts.
Second clue. Ghosts.
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 Well, when you say ghosts, it makes me think like spirits, so it could be like kind of an isekai. But maybe not. Okay.
I did not imply anything.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Okay, sure.
Is this an anime I've seen?
I don't think you have.
Is
so
it
that's why you're having
character
trouble.
in ReZero?
No. He is not Best Boy. You think I'll go on a side tangent about ReZero. ReZero is a fantastic show. Like, it's very in-depth character development, which is what I love. He's not Best Boy because he's a turd. Like, the whole point is that he's a total piece of crap, and he has to go through hell to become not a piece of crap. And so it's really well done. It's really gory because he has to die all the time. It's well directed. I mean, it's a well done show. It's a good show. But it also gets to a point where I don't want to watch them die every episode.
I don't know. The ghost is throwing me off. So is it somebody from Blue Period?
No. I didn't include Blue Period because it's not technically been released as an anime yet, but it is such a good manga, and I cannot wait for the anime, and of course, everyone in that show is Best Boy.
Okay, last guess before the next clue. Edward.
No.
Okay, give it to me.
You're not going to get this, but this is my last clue, which those who have seen the show will get. Broccoli.
Oh, hold on. He's from Mob.
Mob. It's Mob from Mom's 100.
Yes, I listened to that episode.
Yes.
Okay. Woo.
You get bonus points because you listened to the episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I count you on that?
No.
Okay,
you just get 1 point.
Dang it.
But at least you get a point. It's Shigeo because Shigeo is Best Boy.
You are doing much better than me now.
As Nathan says, Mob. Yeah. And
dang it. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that until Broccoli.
No. I figured you wouldn't. But Shigeo is Best Boy because, again, cinnamon roll. I want the best for him. I'm rooting for him all the way. And I love his story, his character development, and just like he just comes into his own, and like I don't know, it's just a good. It's like it could be recency bias. I think it helped that I watched it recently, but when I was rewatching it, I was just like, man, I just love this show. I love this kid. Like this kid is just doing his best, doing what he can, and I'm just like, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Yeah. And he's Best Boy. He makes the show great.
Yeah, and I think one of Nathan's best boys is Reagan was his name or something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's Nathan's best boy, Reagan Arataga. No.
I can tell how much you love the character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. That's okay. That's okay. I can love Reagan over here. I'll give Reagan some love. He's good, not good, sort of good, semi-good, sensei. Huh.
I couldn't tell you.
He sucks, Nathan says. Okay. I honestly can't argue, though. You should watch that show.
It sounded good.
Yeah.
I liked the podcast episode.
It's just like... animation, man. So good.
I believe it.
And it is a fighting show, but he is a pacifist, and he tries not to use his powers on other people.
Cool.
So, gotta love him.
Well, you got me. But, well, I mean, I got it, but, like,
you got
very, very hard.
That was a hard one because you haven't seen it.
Yes. All
right. I'm ready for your next one.
Okay. I may or may not be reworking some clues, but...
Oh, no! Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
That's allowed. That's legal.
Demon.
Okay. But you can't use the name of the show.
Correct.
Okay, so it's not from Demon Slayer. But there is a demon involved. Okay. Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nope.
No. Demon. There are lots of demons. And then suddenly my mind goes completely blank on demons in anime, of all things.
Don't you love how that happens?
Oh, dear. Demon. Oh, no. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Did you do Ghibli films?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Demon. Maybe he is a demon. Is Best Boy a demon? Who are there demon? What shows have? Why am I drawing such a blank?
I don't know. Wow. It just happens when you're under pressure. It
does. When you're under pressure,
it's just like you tell me when I'm not under pressure to list off a million things. Yeah, I got you. But you tell me on camera.
No, I don't know.
One thing comes to mind.
Demon. Okay. Is it from Beyond the Boundary? Is it the guy who's a demon?
No.
Dang it.
But wouldn't that be ironic?
Oh, man. We got to talk about the show because I need to rewatch it soon.
Literally, I want to rewatch that.
I want to rewatch it. We should rewatch it together.
Yes.
We have a lot on our rewatch list
so
together.
True. Yeah, so true. We still have to do our fruits basket.
I know.
Weekend.
Yeah, that's going to happen eventually someday.
It will. It will, and we will cry, and it'll be great.
Oh, I'm going to cry so much.
So much.
Okay. Demon. Wow. Okay, give me just a second. A little bit more, and then I'll just move on. Demon.
It is a tricky clue.
It's a tricky clue. Dang it. Someone who has demons, who controls demons, who is a demon, who works with demons, who kills demons. One of those had to be accurate.
Yes, you're correct.
I feel like, no. Okay, just give me the next clue because I'm blanking. Don't want to take up too much time.
Quests.
Is it Natsu?
Yep.
There we go. The quests helped me. That helped me a lot more.
I was like, dang it.
All
yes,
right.
It is Natsu Dragneel. Yes. My fire dragon roar warrior. Okay, Natsu has always been a best boy in my heart because Fairy Tail is one of my beginning shonen anime that I've ever watched, and I've watched all of Fairy Tail twice because I love it. Yes, it's shonen, so a lot of that same formula, but I love the character's journey, and oh my gosh, the development in characters. It's fine. But Natsu is just always optimistic. Literally nothing gets him down and doesn't faze him. And you could think of that as naive, but it really is, power of love and friendship wins the day, right?
Yes.
So I love his fiery spirit. Literally, his fire magic is so amazing. And the crazy thing about shonen is just they're always okay, this is the best you can be, and then somehow you can be better. What?
So you gotta keep writing story for it to keep going.
So
yeah,
he is so powerful, and he's always looking out for his friends because his guildmates are his family, and even other guilds that he has just created bonds with, he considers family, and it's just, family man, love it. I love Natsu.
Natsu. I knew he'd be on your list. What is that number? Wait, what number are we on? What number is he?
4.
4? Mm-hmm. Wow. Kind of thought he'd be higher for you.
4 is high.
4 is high. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I knew that Natsu. That was one of the ones I knew would show up. I don't know why it took me so long to think of. Are you ready for my number 4?
I hope so. I want to do better.
All right. First clue. President.
Guy from Love is War.
Nope.
Guy from Code Geass.
No, but I really, really, really considered Code Geass for this list. But they are not best boys. They are very well-written characters. But they are not best boys.
Fair. It's like every anime, school anime.
I know, literally every school anime Someone is the president.
Well, I don't... Yeah, Yuki.
It's Yuki. It's Yuki from Fruits
I was
Basket.
like, wait, is he the president? Yes, of course he's the president. Like,
he's the epitome of student body president.
Oh, yes, the prince. Yes,
Prince?
that felt so good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a good one. My other clues were ribbon.
Oh.
I thought that might be helpful because he gives a ribbon to Toru.
Indeed.
And then I was going to say rat, because if you haven't got it by then, you just
Right.
need the clue.
Wow, that's right. You get the ribbon.
I know. Okay, Yuki Soma. I mean, I've talked about Fruits Basket like nonstop. We both have. And Yuki Soma is my favorite character. Well, he's best boy. It's hard because I love Toru and I love Kyo.
Mm-hmm. Toru is not best boy.
Toru's, I just like as a characters overall, because they all develop so much. But again, like Yuki, and I can't wait to talk about it with you on the podcast, like go in depth. But Yuki, I just like see so much of myself in him and his story and his struggles and triumphs. It makes me cry.
Yeah. And
I mean, even from the first original Fruits Basket that didn't go into his story as much, I loved him.
Yeah.
He tries so hard, and it seems outwardly like he has all these friends or like has so much approval from people, but he's really struggling and doesn't have like a lot of friends and doesn't have a lot of like personal connection, and he's struggling with a lot of like, I mean, the entire Soma family is struggling with a lot of like past family trauma. And with Toru's help, Yuki is able to like get out of that bad mental state. And I'm just like, I love this boy. He is who I'm rooting for that entire show. I mean, I love everyone else too, but like Yuki is my best boy of Fruits Basket. And so I had to include him.
Of course.
Yeah.
How could you not?
He means a lot to me. And
we love Yuki.
I love Yuki. Must be protected at all costs.
Yep.
He's gone through so much. Yeah.
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 Good choice.
And
I knew that one would be on your list eventually.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he wasn't higher, but because at first I put him right as number 1, and he slowly moved down, which was my list surprised even me, and so we'll get to the rest. But you knew it was going to show up. That was one of the ones you knew was going to happen. So here's to Yuki, best boy.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Dog.
Shigure.
No.
I've got to say it. Also, not a best boy.
Not a best boy.
Okay, a dog. Owns a dog. Loves dogs. Turns into a dog. I've just got to like list things out.
For
It
sure.
helps.
For sure.
I'm trying to think of animes with dogs in them. Why is that so hard? Winry has a dog. But Winry is not best boy.
No.
Who has a dog? I'm thinking of animated dogs, but not anime specifically. So I'm like, Up. 101 Dalmatians.
Nope.
No. Wrong. Dog. And this is your number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a fox boy.
Should have been. Dang it.
In the honorable mentions.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Who else has a dog? Or is he a dog for someone? Is it a metaphor?
I don't know. You tell me.
Have you watched Bungo Stray Dogs yet?
No.
Ah, shoot. I was... Yeah, okay. No, I won't talk about that yet. Okay. Dog. Why is this so hard? Oh, goodness. Who has a dog? It's your number 3, and that's why I'm like, come on, Kelly. Figure it out. Oh. He's a dog of the military. It's Edward.
Yes! Oh my god! So good!
Yes.
To be fair, that wasn't the reason I picked dog.
Oh, why did you pick dog?
Because of the mix of the dog and the girl.
No!
I know.
But I got it from my way was...
Dang, that was impressive. I was like, you were going to ask for the next one.
I thought I was going to ask for the next one too, but
I'm so impressed.
I'm impressed in myself. Gold star.
Because the next one was going to be redemption.
Great.
And then the third one was going to be milk.
Yes. Yes.
So, Edward
Elric.
Gosh. And I have a coworker called, his last name is Elward. And so every time it like makes me think of Edward Elric. Like, yeah. I'm like, Elward. Anyway, Edward. Oh my gosh. What's not to love? Angsty, nerdy boy. I mean, like, he is best boy because him and his brother are fighting for the sake of people, for the sake of humanity as a whole. Like, they are working to make sure that a horrific event like the young girl never happens again. And so their story is really powerful. I love that he's super angsty. I love the hot-headed types. You all know that if you've listened to the podcast. So very hot-headed, but he's also super nerdy and like socially awkward. Yep. Like when it comes to girls and like being able to talk to them, he does not know what to do at all.
That's what's great is that he is like this confident, hot-headed kid who's also just a total nerd.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best complex because you're like, ooh, angsty boy, like he must be delinquent. But no, he's like so intelligent. Like, I mean, he's performing like trying to make a human with alchemy as a little kid. Like, him and his brother are super smart. So, yeah, I love them so much. And all his little quirks, like throwing off his cape every time he goes into battle, or him hating the milk, like, and every time, and then like Winry throwing a wrench at his head, and it's like, oh god, and then his soul leaving his body. So I love Edward.
I mean, after watching some 70 anime, Full Metal Brotherhood is still my favorite.
Yep.
So
it is the top.
It's best.
It is the best. Which we have an episode that's like 3 hours long, plus a bonus episode because we just couldn't stop talking.
And we won't unless we move on. So.
Yes, right. Okay, let me put that score down.
Excellent number 3.
Dang it.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, you are just ahead of me now.
well, let's finish this and then review scores because I'll get to my number 3 here.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I'm excited about this one. Strategy. First word is strategy.
You would not consider him best boy, that's for sure. Strategy. It's not Deku.
No.
And it's not...
It is pretty intimidating getting down to the wire here of like, oh, we're at the top 3. We're in the top 3. Mm-hmm. Who are in our top 3?
I know, and we already had Yuki, so I'm like, not that he would fall under strategy, but like, oh, Love is War, Blondie.
No.
Dang it. They're always using strategy.
I do love him. It does connect to a lot, so narrowing it down.
It's this guy from Attack on Titan.
No.
Okay. I won't say that. No spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Attack on Titan is a well-crafted show.
Okay, is this one Mustang?
No, but...
Oh, he uses so much!
I know! But he's not a best boy.
Oh, that's right.
He's a husbando. And he's definitely one of my favorite characters. But he isn't best boy.
What about, is it Gong from Hunter x Hunter?
No. I love Gon, though. That's 3. Can I give you the next one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Brains.
Strategy brains. Hey. It's very smart. Got it. He is the brains of the mission. He is the brains behind the scene.
Yeah, Gon has no strategy. Agreed. He just runs in head first.
Hey, I only watched the first episode.
Gon is, I will say, spoiler alert, not actual spoilers, just spoilers of the game, in my honorable mentions, because I did highly consider him, because he is a cinnamon roll that I support and want the best for him. But I don't have as much of an emotional attachment to him as these other characters, so didn't make the cut. But I do like him a lot. I like that show a lot.
The guy in Noragami that's in the lady's glasses.
Oh yeah, he's cool. But he's not best boy.
Dang it.
You know who would be best boy of Noragami?
Honorable mentions.
Oh, okay, we'll get to them later.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I got one more guess.
I've stumped her again. Yeah.
Strategy brains.
It's a thinker.
Well, strategy and brains are pretty similar, and they're very broad.
Are they, though? Are they similar?
Well, I feel like you gotta have brains to be strategic.
Would you like your third clue? I'll tell you more after we're through with the guessing, but brains is my keyword.
It's like my head goes to the person behind the scene controlling what's going on. The puppet master, so to speak.
What's interesting is that in all of our top 10 episodes, there are pauses that are like 10 minutes long, and I cut them all out. But we're live, so you're stuck with us.
Oh, dang it. Okay, fine. Give me the third clue.
And this is a spoiler for the anime. I apologize in advance, but it's too good to pass up. Arson.
Have I seen this?
Yes. I'm gonna let you struggle for a little bit, and then I might help you out.
Oh my god. What?
Strategy. Brains. Arson. My number 3. Best boy.
It's not Zen.
It's not Zen. You keep going back to Zen.
I mean, he's got to be on there somewhere. Well, maybe not, because he did hit Ryu.
We do love Zen.
Oh my gosh. Strategy brains.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Well, I'm glad you are. I wish I was better at guessing. Ay. And it's something I've seen, too.
It's something you've seen.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, if this is beyond the boundary.
It's not. It's not.
I was like, Lord help us all. Okay.
And this was the one that I wrote down the clues immediately. This is the first one I wrote clues for because I knew exactly what I wanted for the clues. Incorrect.
Dang it.
Norman is such a great character. Let's talk about Norman.
Ray.
Yes!
Okay. I was like, you're really pushing it on Norman. I obviously got the wrong boy in that category.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's Ray from The Promised Neverland. And let me just explain. Brains is a double meaning.
Yeah, I got that now. I get it. Brains. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy brains. Child brains. Yummy.
Oh, great. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Why?
And you even mentioned Ray earlier.
I know.
Okay, so The Promised Neverland is also one of my faves. Absolute faves. I love this show. I love this manga. Season 2 of the show is crap, but
yeah,
I had to include one of because all of these children are my children, and I love them all. Like, they're all best boys, and I was like, okay, I have to include. But I'm the type of person that doesn't usually include more than one from the same show because I like to mix things up. So I'm like, who is best boy of The Promised Neverland? You've got like a million great contenders, including logical thinker. Ray is like, you know, here's how we can do this. We have to do it this way. And Norman is the one who's like, I understand. Like, Norman of all the people is another strategist like Ray. But Norman chooses to follow his heart instead of his brain. And I love that about Norman.
Yeah.
But it's also his downfall. Because Season 2 Norman is not a good guy. And so I couldn't choose him as best boy because I was not about it. And ultimately, reading the manga, Ray is my favorite.
Ray is my favorite too.
I love Ray.
Boy.
He's
edgy.
Edgy. He's sad smart boy with not daddy issues, mommy issues.
Mommy issues. Different.
Different. What? And yeah, he's completely logical, always goes with his head, but gets tossed and turned around by Emma, who is the lead with the heart, crazy, is gonna save everyone, and Ray has to figure it out. Ray is like Emma will not budge. Emma is gonna get her way, and Ray has to figure out a way to do it Emma's way. And I love. Okay, I can't talk about spoilers, but I love the twists and turns in Ray's story, and he's very quick to give up, but the power of friendship and determination. It's anime. And I love the story, and I can't wait to finish reading the manga because, well, I can wait. I'm taking it slow. I'm taking it slow on purpose because I'm like savoring it. But it's such a good story, and I love these kids. I love them all. They are all on my best boy, best girl lists.
They are
the end.
precious.
It's Ray. Ray is amazing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, so what's the points? What are our points at right now?
Oh, let me just count them up here. Kelly in the lead with 19.
Oh.
And I with 15.
Ooh, we're pretty close.
Yes, but it feels very far in my pride.
Well, we have 2 more to go.
Yep.
To catch up. So, what do you got for me?
Shonen.
That's all you're gonna say? Is shonen? Wow, that's the best. That's our. Did you do that on purpose? Is this what you were talking about when you're editing clues?
You'll be fine.
Jeez, we already talked about Edward and Natsu. It's Deku. Oh, I was gonna say
Deku's cute, but
I agree
with
favorite.
Nathan. He's
kind of boring.
kind of boring.
Shonen. That's all you gave me. Jeez. You're just trusting that our friendship is strong enough to pull me into what you need.
Yep.
Dang it.
Read my eyes.
Okay. Rumi powers Ignite. Okay. When you say shonen, what does that mean for Emma? It means fairy tale, but we already talked about Natsu. What does shonen mean for Emma? It must be something we've already talked about, otherwise you wouldn't have changed it. And you wouldn't have made it such a broad category.
Maybe
Look
not.
at that innocent face.
I'm really good at acting.
It's true. You have a 50-50 with Hinata. I'm sorry. Should I not be looking at this?
Yeah, you cheater.
Well, it's not Hinata.
No, it's not.
I was going to say.
I do love Hinata a lot.
It wouldn't be number 2 on your list. Mm-mm. I'll stop looking at the chat. Hinata, honestly, yeah, we'll get to Hinata. Shonen. Okay. Well. Oh my gosh. Is it Bakugo?
No. Though I love Bakugo. I love him a lot more than Deku.
I know you do. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to throw away My Hero because that's basically all of the important My Hero characters. Shonen that you watch and love. Did you put Thorfinn on there?
No.
I was going to say, that would surprise me immensely. Shonen. Is it Gray?
No.
Okay.
That's a great guess.
I have definitely tried too many, haven't I?
Yes.
So you should give me the next clue.
Okay. Demon.
Dang it. Oh, it's Tensuro. No, wait. We already established you can't do that. Duh. So it's no one from Demon Slayer. Okay. It's Demon Shonen. Jeez Louise. It should seem so simple. Everyone's fighting demons in shonen anime. Which ones do you like, though?
I don't know, Kelly. Which ones do I like?
I don't know. Demon. Shonen. This is so hard. I didn't realize it would be so hard. Okay.
Yeah, I only suffered the last couple times.
That's true. Demon. Sword Art Online doesn't really have a demon. Shonen. Demon. I will be taking longer on this question because it's number 2. And so I want to get it right. Demon. I'm like stuck in recency. And so I'm like, what older shows that I know Emma has seen? Oh my gosh. Is it Beyond the Boundary? I'm just going to keep going back to that. Okay. Because if it was, that would be very funny. And you know what? The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, yeah, he is best boy, isn't he?
He really is.
He is best boy. He's a cinnamon roll.
He is a cinnamon roll.
He's a cinnamon roll demon. And then I think of, that's a shoujo, but I was thinking of the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. He's a ghost. I don't know.
Cute.
Demon. They are cute. I should finish watching that.
I need to watch that one. My
Side
kids
note.
love it.
Do they? Mm-hmm. Popular with the middle schoolers.
Indeed.
It's cute. I like it. Okay. I'm thinking. Was that just one guess? I don't know.
You guessed Beyond the Boundary.
Mm-hmm.
And you guessed...
Oh, I guessed a whole bunch earlier, but I didn't actually. Okay, well... This is going to be, like, so obvious. Like, you've seen Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not necessarily your favorite, but I'll go ahead and...
I have not seen it.
Oh, you haven't? I thought you ended up watching it.
I wanted, it was on my list, but I haven't gotten to it yet because I don't have the streaming services for it.
It's just Crunchyroll.
Well, now that we're roommates, I can borrow.
I don't pay for it. I watch it with ads.
Well, I can watch ads.
Okay.
Great.
We're going to watch. We have too much to watch together.
True. You just got to make a board in this house and cross it off.
Cross it off. Fruits Basket, Beyond the Boundary, Jujutsu Kaisen. We're in the middle of watching Parasite.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'm distracting
This is number
myself.
2, so I don't think I would
it's
include.
Parasite. Okay, Shonen Demon. Again, I'm stuck in recency. That's why I keep thinking like Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff. Also, because we on the podcast talk a lot about shoujo, and so we don't end up talking about the shonen as much. So I don't associate you with shonen.
Like, I watch a variety of anime. I just talk a lot about the shoujo.
I'm really getting hung up on the demon thing, so I think you have to give me the third clue. Or do you think I can do it? Do you think I can do it? Do I need to think harder? Okay.
I think once I tell you, you'll be like, oh my gosh.
Okay, so let me try a little bit.
Guess one more and then I'll give you the next clue.
Okay, thank you for everyone's patience. But I've got from Pride. It's Pride.
It is Pride.
My brain has nothing but recent anime on the brain. Wait. Because I think Full Metal. We've already talked about it. But then I think of shonen that I don't think you've seen. Just to throw one out there, Happy?
No. I love Happy. But best animal?
Best animal? Yeah. Okay. This is going to be my duh moment. So give me the third clue.
Okay, I hope you'll get it. Jewel. I'll even give you a bonus.
No, not yet. Not yet. Jewel and a demon. Demon in the jewel? Jewel, demon. Why is this so hard for me? A shonen with a jewel? What is happening?
That's kind of the main point, you know.
Oh no. It's going to be something super obvious. I keep thinking the Aladdin one, the Magi, but that wouldn't be yours. That wouldn't be. That's a fun one. Oh my gosh, why can I not get it? Wow. Everyone at home is like, Kelly, you've been on this for 20 minutes. Move on already. I'm serious. There are this many long pauses when we do this.
It's true.
Because we are too stubborn.
We are stubborn. We love guessing. This is fun.
It's fun for me. And
yeah.
I know it's not as fun as like an auditory or video medium.
Nathan has no idea.
You have no idea either?
Shonen.
And you watch so much shonen.
Jewel.
A jewel?
Yes,
Okay.
It's very significant.
And now it's like I've waited so long that I have to get it. Otherwise, I'll feel even worse.
And then it was suddenly 10 p.m.
Yeah, no, we can't wait that long. Why can I not think of any of the shows I've watched? Maybe I haven't seen it.
Oh, I think not.
Oh, crap. That makes me feel worse because I'm like, I've seen it and I still don't know what Jewel.
Do you need a hint?
I'm just like, I'm trying to think of anime that has a Jewel. And I'm going to feel so dumb, but you better give me a hint.
Think about the kind of boys that I always love in anime.
Hot-headed.
Mm-hmm.
Angsty.
Yeah.
Hot-headed, angsty Jewel boy.
That's one way of putting it. Yes, go with
okay,
that.
Now we're just going to play 20. I totally forfeit all my points for playing 20 questions, basically. I'm just going to keep asking questions.
Yes.
Is he the protagonist?
Yes.
Okay, he's the protagonist, Jewel, angsty, shonen. Why is this so freaking hard? You changed the hints too. Okay, so he's the protagonist. Okay, did this show come out after 2010?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Dang it.
You're gonna be like,
That sounds stupid. I'm gonna feel so dumb. I know I will.
You're not dumb. You're under pressure.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I am not dumb.
Another hint?
I'm trying to think if I can ask another question that might help me.
Sure.
Okay. Pre-2010. Jewel. Okay, is the Jewel in some sort of like jewelry?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's even more ambiguous than I expected. I'm just like completely, my mind is blank. Is there a demon in the Jewel?
Sometimes.
What is this?
Not usually, but sometimes.
Sometimes,
but
the
not
Jewel has
usually.
a demon in it.
Not usually.
Is this best boy, who is the protagonist, a demon?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a half demon.
Uh-huh.
Rick, what is happening? I keep thinking of Beyond the Boundary, but it's not that.
Nope.
Because he's a half demon. Spoiler alert. Half demon boy. Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
So if the jewel used to be part of jewelry, does he just carry it around in his pocket?
I mean...
Or is it part of him? Is it part of his design?
It is not part of him.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
His lover, maybe.
I'm so lost, but I love this. Okay, it's just like, oh, Emma's telling me a story because I have no idea what this is. Okay, so it's him and his lover on an adventure.
Yeah.
Jeez. And this is your number 2. That's why I'm so lost. I'm like, what is happening? But this is really fun. Don't get me wrong.
Shall I drop another
7
hint?
Deadly Sins. Is it from 7 Deadly Sins?
It is not.
Dang. That was a good call, though, Nathan. Because
Hint?
he's a demon.
About the setting?
Is it an isekai?
It is not.
No, shonen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you...
Wait.
Nope.
Oh.
It's not that one.
Okay, give me a hint.
Feudal Japan.
Shoot, isn't that like a lot of things?
Dang it, I thought that would help. Okay.
Wait. Stop, wait. Let me think about that one for a minute. Don't give me another hint yet. Feudal Japan.
Okay, well, one more word.
No, wait.
Just one more word?
Fine.
Feudal Japan versus...
What the frick is this show?
You didn't want any more words.
Feudal Japan. What is happening? Okay. I'm going to feel so dumb when we get this, but this is so fun. Okay.
This is really
so, let me get this straight. Half demon boy. That sometimes goes in a jewel.
No. He doesn't go in a jewel.
He doesn't go in the jewel.
Sometimes the jewel gets, like, darkened, but not always. Not by him.
Okay. His lover is there in feudal Japan. Feudal Japan versus the demons?
No.
Okay.
But you're on the road.
So, does the jewel emit any special powers?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Does the jewel give this protagonist the powers or his lover?
His lover.
I am intrigued. What boggles my mind is that it's something I've seen.
Yeah. Maybe not all of it, but you've seen some of it. And it's kind of the main point of the show.
It's kind of the main point, so I should have figured it out by now if I had remembered. Feudal Japan. Oh, frick. It's oh, Inuyasha.
Yeah!
What the crap? That took me 5 million years. Feudal Japan, that's what helped me. And then it's like
does it all make sense now?
It does.
He's a half demon.
A half
the
demon.
Jewel shards, like the jewel is split, and it's all shards.
That tricked me actually, because I don't think I didn't connect the jewel.
Okay,
I was like, what?
Because that's the whole purpose of their quest.
But then when you're talking about lover and half demon, I was like,
Kagome.
Yeah.
When she wears the jewel, she gets the priestess's power.
Inuyasha.
Because she's connected with his past lover.
Why did I not think? Because I knew this had to be this. Once you say it, of course, yeah. I'm like, that's your number 2, obviously.
Inuyasha's best boy.
Take the floor.
Okay, well, that was really fun to watch.
That was really fun. Probably not as fun for you guys, but it was pretty fun for us.
Oh my gosh, your struggle was beautiful.
Not even on the brain at all.
Nathan. This is like.
Is it a shonen?
This is like, yes. They fight a bad guy every single it's the same formula.
Yeah.
It's
like old school
90s shonen, right? So like it's classic.
And it's kind of like an isekai because she is from our normal world and
she goes between the normal world and feudal Japan through a well. So yeah, you could say that.
Anyway,
but Inuyasha is best boy, super angry fox boy. And extremely skilled in combat. I adore that he's like angry all the time. It's just so funny to me. And Kagome, bless her heart, puts up with him, and I love their yelling and teasing back and forth. It's quite hilarious. And just like everybody's reactions to Inuyasha, because he's so extreme, and everybody's just like, they're there.
Exactly. It's like he's so extreme and he's like angry, but no one takes him seriously because they all know he's just like angsty and like
exactly. Whatever. But also another example of a heart of gold. He just is like in it for the fight, and he really does care. Like he starts off being very selfish, and having his own needs.
But you need room for character growth.
Yeah, so it does have character growth. Takes a while, but it does happen, and you realize he really, he falls in love with Kagome, and he's developing and learning like what he truly cares about and wants to fight for. So anyway, Inuyasha, my angry boy.
Angry boy.
My number 2.
Yes, well done.
Thank
indeed.
You.
Well done.
I thought it gave good hints.
I think so. It's me. I just didn't have it on my brain at all.
Yeah, no, it's just
I was
hilarious.
not thinking about Inuyasha. Was not on the brain. I was just like, what kind of whack show are you watching?
His lover gets the power. What?
Yeah, what is this? Oh man. Yeah, no, I haven't watched that whole thing. Are you ready for my number 2?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right. My first clue is river.
Beyond the boundary, boy.
No, we've mentioned him enough that now he needs to be on our list.
Yep.
And this, I won't say anything yet.
It's not Huck, is it? From Yona the Dawn? Okay.
Yona of the Dawn is a good one. It would be hard to choose a best boy from Yona of the Dawn because, like, it's a reverse harem, so it's full of best boys.
Yes, but I do love Huck. Like, he would be my favorite.
My best boy would be the guy that's with the priest, and then he ends up going with them, and he cooks for them.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone thinks he's a girl.
Yep.
Because he's pure and perfect and just learning the world, and he's everyone's mom. He's the mom of the group, and it's great.
Yes. Man, it's been a while.
I've been reading that manga too. I took a break, but it's really good. Because like the anime only got 1 season. That sucks. But it's basically about this princess whose father is murdered and the throne is overtaken, and she has to run for her life. And so she builds herself and the kingdom back up from the sidelines, and instead of being in politics, she's like off being a vigilante, basically. It's pretty cool.
River. Oofda.
This was a hard one. That's what I'll say, is that river is a hard...
And it's your number 2.
To me, it makes sense, but that's because yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Number 2.
So, I don't want to say too much.
Okay, just...
But it is a really hard clue, so I apologize. I just couldn't think of other more broad things.
River makes me think of water. Traveling makes me think of like Moses, like passing the baby down the river. It also makes me think of waterbending. Water, traveling on the water, living on the water, being in the water. Who's a water boy?
He is a water boy.
And it is not Vinland Saga. We've talked about this.
We talked about this.
I
just couldn't put Thorfinn on the list.
Yeah, he's really not best boy. We love him, but...
We love him.
But not best boy.
No. I have hope and faith that he will become best man, but he's not best boy.
Nope.
He will grow. He will develop.
He is frustrating boy.
Thorfinn is like if you took Eren Yeager, but put him on a better path. Because he gets a second chance to get out of his revenge phase.
Indeed. This isn't that anime with the sports swim team with all the guys.
No, I've never watched Free.
Okay.
Although that would be fun.
That would be a lot of best boys.
That's a lot of best boys. I would have to finish volleyball.
What did you watch?
I'm blanking on a name.
Oh, okay.
And we're literally just talking about volleyball boys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness.
River.
I'm an 8-year-old woman, and it's 9 o'clock, so I can't think.
That's true. It's
but
past
I have to.
time.
Yeah, I know. I have to finish Haikyuu before I watch other sports anime. Although, speaking of sports anime, I watched the gymnast one that came out recently. Full of best boys. Not anything extraordinary, but I enjoyed it. Backflip. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Do you want the next one?
I need the next
because this was a hard one, so I apologize. And now that I'm thinking about it, this might not be the best either. But Orphan.
River, oh river, flow gently for me.
It's Moses. You got
it. It is an animated film, Prince of Egypt. Okay.
And I'll give you a hint if you want it, because River is hard and doesn't make. I mean, it makes sense to me. I said River because it's both part of the setting and also part of the metaphors used. Visual metaphor. That's all.
Is it?
Maybe that's too much of a hint.
Is it Ray?
It's Ray.
Yeah.
It's Ray Kiriyama.
Ray.
My last final clue would have been chess.
Yes.
So he is a professional shogi player, which is a variant of chess, and
he is best boy. I wish he was on my list.
Ray Kiriyama is best boy in every single sense of the term. He is an absolute cinnamon roll. He struggles a lot, and I just want the best for him. Must protect best boy. His story is phenomenal. He's just like finds his way, finds his found family, and it's one of my favorite anime ever, and we need to talk about it on the podcast.
It is so good. Makes me cry.
It's absolutely fantastic. There is a lot of water visual metaphor used that I love.
So good.
Love. Because sometimes he's drowning in anxiety and depression. Sometimes he, it's like used as just like he's walking. He's always walking by the river.
Just feeling clouded.
And like he, he's finally free, and he like moves to this town by the river, and like I don't know, it's just like Ray is best boy. Another great manga as well. The story continues and gets better and better, and all the characters develop a lot, and it's just about, and that's another one too with like shows like Skate the Infinity that talk about talent and talk about like what's the reason you're doing this thing. Like for Ray, it really started out as like a survival mechanism, just to survive being an orphan and losing his family. And it's like, okay, if this is the only way that someone's going to take me in, which wasn't necessarily the case, but in his child brain, that's what it turned into, and it became an obsession. And it started out being this really bad mental health thing, but then it turns into something that he chooses for himself, and that he does take pride and joy in, and he doesn't let it consume his life like it used to.
Right.
Because he finally has like other people and places he wants to be that support him, and I could talk about it forever, so I'll save that for when we actually talk about it for the podcast. But March Comes In Like a Lion.
Worth your while.
One of my absolute favorite anime of all time. And Ray Kiriyama is best boy. So he's my number 2.
Case closed.
Case closed. Okay, Emma. Do you? I don't even think I need a hint.
I didn't come up with any clues because I just knew you'd guess.
It's Kyo.
What?
What?
No way.
Oh my gosh.
How'd you know?
Because he didn't show up yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyo is my best boy ever. Like, you want to hear how nerdy I am? Okay. There was an episode, and I talked about this briefly on the podcast, but there was an episode in Fruits Basket, the new one, where I, like, sat back and actually teared up quite a bit. I mean, the show makes me cry anyway, in general. But it was a moment where I realized, like, oh my gosh, like, my person, like, really loves Kyo and who he is, and, like, that's, like, oh, because I love him so much, like, that's, like, who I would, like, picture myself with. And it was a moment where I realized, like, oh my gosh, but that's not what I need. And super cheesy, I know, but, like, it was a very personal moment. that made me love him even more, knowing that it was just like, okay, like I think the reason why I adore him so much is because we share a lot of similarities. And I mean, I know I'm already in love with myself, but I can't like be in love with myself long term. But but anyway.
But it is something that we realized, especially with Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
We realized that like our favorite characters in Fruits Basket, Yuki for me and Kyo for you, we love them so much because they're representations of ourselves.
Yep. Kyo is fiery and feisty, of course, so I love them. Love those personalities. And guess what? I'm feisty and fiery. That's who I am. I'm sassy and bold, and I love it. And Kyo, just his journey, like, just really speaks to me. He's constantly also trying to prove his worth. Yuki's trying to prove his worth from a place where he's already got these high expectations, and whereas Kyo is trying to prove himself with absolutely people who have given him the lowest expectations. And he's constantly fighting and fighting and fighting through every facet of life, and because one, that's the only way he really knows how. But two, it's like he really doesn't have a choice. If he wants to live or try anything, he has to fight with everything he has. And so I love his journey. I love his character development and how like Toru brings out this whole new side from him of just him learning to accept himself for who he is and to learn how to love himself for who he is. Not just because Toru also loves him, but because he is worth fighting for. And my fiery redhead, I love him. I always will. I have middle schoolers who intentionally wear shirts of Kyo to my class because they know I love him. So Kyo is my best boy.
Well said. Well said. I can't wait till we talk about Fruits Basket.
It's going to be so good. We might be a little bit of a mess. We might be a little bit of a basket case.
Indeed. Well done. What a list.
Easy one. I didn't even give you clues. Like I said, I didn't even create clues because I just knew she knew.
I knew it was going to be on there somewhere.
All right.
This is my number one. And it really surprised me.
And I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Because we've already been through all my others that you...
Well, the ones that I know for sure, yeah.
So here's my first clue. Angry.
All of mine. Angry.
This one surprised even me. But I can't deny it. Best boy is best boy.
I did Escape to Infinity already.
And I generally only take one per anime.
That's true.
And not just generally, that is the truth, so. As a bonus hint. Won't be any more from those. So it's not Bakugo, even though I love Bakugo. I don't.
All right. I do love Bakugo. Todoroki is more complex, which he's great. But I do love Bakugo.
Yeah.
Angry boy, of course.
Angry boy. Angry, angsty boy.
This one surprised you.
This is, my number one is also an angry, angsty boy. Who would have thought?
I mean...
Don't overthink it.
How can you say that?
Right as I say that.
Well, one of my ideas is one that I've already said.
All right.
But I was going to say Edward again.
This is why Edward Elric is my number one best boy.
I can't believe I got it. It's like we know each other so well.
My other clues were short.
Oh, sure.
And I was going to say braid. I don't think you would have gotten it by short.
Yeah, probably.
So I made my entire list. I didn't even include Ed or Al. I had made my entire list, and I was like, great, this will work. that I was just like, I can't decide who is best boy.
Yeah.
Who is the best of best boys? So it was like, toss everything else in the garbage. Best anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Best boy of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is Edward Elric. So he is the best boy of the best anime. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I root for him. I want the best for him. He might not be a cinnamon roll, but he's endearing and a phenomenal character. He is best boy. He's best boy. So
he really is.
I just threw everything to the wind and said, Edward Elric.
I love that.
Can't compete.
Can't compete.
That's it.
There you have it. Our top 10.
Wow. Best boys. We will take suggestions for the next top 10 list.
Yes.
We can do best girls.
Yes, absolutely.
We could even
represent.
At some point, I want to just do best like top 10 anime. What are our top? I feel like I always feel like, oh man, these are going to be so obvious to everyone. But then things like this happen, and it surprises me usually when I make a list, because when you actually have to force yourself to sit down and write a list, you're like,
wait, what?
Wait, huh? Yeah.
I know. I was like, my list is too long.
Okay, honorable mentions.
Yes.
You want to, or are you going to add up the tallies?
I was just going to see real quick. I think you still won, but.
Well, you gave me a freebie with Kyo. I'll just mention again that Gon was one of my honorable mentions.
So you've got 22.
Okay, great. I've got 22. 22.
20. It was close.
That was really close. Like, if I hadn't gotten Kyo right away, could have been even Stevens.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Well, we know each other.
Done.
Yeah, well done.
Well done.
We both know each other pretty well.
We do.
But that was still really hard.
Oh my gosh, I still am laughing about Inuyasha.
Oh my gosh, I know. Like, I still am just like, I mean, I don't even feel bad about it. I was just like, I don't know Inuyasha. Thank you, Nathan. I did so good. Oh man, yeah, that's fun. And we actually kept score this time. We don't always keep score.
Sometimes we lose track.
What are some of your honorable mentions?
Okay, some of my honorable mentions include Yukine from Noragami. He is Yato. Yato is the god, and he is his tool. He's like his sword.
Basically, all of the gods have other spirits who become the weapons.
Right,
like
exactly.
In Soul Eater.
Such a good anime, by the way. Like, if you need a redemption arc, good.
We should rewatch that too. We have a lot.
I rewatched that when I was in Thailand. That was so good.
Oh my gosh.
So, Yukine is his sword, and Yukine is angsty teenage boy.
Angsty teenage boy.
Heart of gold. And his arc is just so powerful. Like, I mean, I remember when we were doing the top 10 anime endings, and I was like, Jesus! And you're like, Jesus! Because there's a redemption arc, and he's like in this like circle where he's getting like the demon like out of him, like the possession out of him. Is a crazy scene. But anyway, Yukine goes through a lot and makes some really bad choices that kind of reflect his maturity. But because of Yato as his savior, like, he really becomes a new person and decides to live out in love. So I love Yukine.
And they make such a nice little found family too, which just like warms my heart.
Which also I want to say another honorable mention is Yato, because he's just a silly guy trying to get people to believe in him. Like, he's like this forgotten god. Like,
like, please believe in me.
Doing these random like side hustles just to get people to throw a coin like his way. Like, it's mostly ridiculous. Yes. Just
poor homeless god.
Literally.
Literally homeless. That's a good one. That's such a good show.
Yeah, those are a couple of them. Also, Tomoe, for sure, from Kami-sama Kiss. He is main guy, Fox Demon Man. Very suave personality. J. Michael Tatum, I love you. And,
of course.
And he's kind of like a jerk, to be honest, but like he softens over time because of the gal working on the shrine. Like he is really harsh towards humans, but eventually softens up, and you're like, oh, you do care, and super sweet. So
I definitely had considered Hinata as well as Momiji that we talked about, because Momiji, but again, I didn't want to pick more than one from the same show, and Yuki beats out Momiji for me.
Of course.
But of course, Hinata, everyone roots for Hinata. He's best boy. I thought about Hikaru from Ouran High School Host Club.
Oh, Hikaru. I almost did. Another one of my honorable mentions was Tamaki.
Yes.
But please, continue.
Because Hikaru is
so cute.
He's so cute, and he's like the little troubled one, doesn't really understand his feelings. And like, I just love his arc of like, he's a selfish little jerk, and then realizing he has to go help. And he does, and in his own little Hikaru way, and I'm just like, I love him.
And I love Tamaki because he's a total drama queen.
Drama queen. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that was another one of my favorites. I also had Ray on my honorable mentions. Ray from
Promise Neverland
because he was my favorite. So I was frustrated when I didn't get it right away. But like, he is. I loved his character from the very beginning because, edgy, angsty boy, of course. And, I just love the ones who are mysterious, where it's like they put on a show, but you know that they mean the best.
Right.
So.
Like, he has a lot of different faces and a lot of different cards up his sleeve. And I love a good smart boy. And what's interesting between him and Norman is that Ray really had to fight for it, and like Norman's just naturally gifted. Like Ray is pretty much too, but like Ray is the one in the books all the time because he's working to make sure that he can keep up, basically. And just like the trauma of Ray, like growing up his entire life with the knowledge that they receive after episode 1, like he's just been through a lot.
Yeah.
And like Norman later on goes through even more trauma, and that really changes him. I love them all. It was really it was really hard for me to choose between Norman and Ray. Let's just be honest with that. Like, it was really hard.
Because watching the show, you were like, Norman.
I was
Ray.
I was rooting for Norman, but he just takes some actions later where I like, I can't have him be best boy.
No longer qualifies.
But Ray, because even in season 2, he's just like so supportive. And that's what I like about Ray, is that he starts out as this manipulative, like, he's just trying to survival mode, right? And then he finally, after season 1, learns to trust the rest of the kids and trust Emma. And then he's just like, I've got your back. Season 2, he's just like, you're crazy, but I got your back.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I love it. I love Ray. Also, Bungo Stray Dogs has very quickly become one of my favorite anime ever. And I want to rewatch it with you because I know that's on your list.
It is.
And Atsushi is like the definition of my favorite kind of best boy. And he's the protagonist. He's not my favorite character of the show, but he is my favorite best boy. Because he's not even smart, but like, he's kind of an idiot. But I love a good idiot. And he's just on the streets, orphan, daddy issues, the whole shebang. And he, too, gets like swept up in this little found family that they have, and finds the best sensei, best character is Dazai, and like Atsushi is just like the nervous, wreck kind of protagonist, but does his best anyway. And I'm just like, aw, sweet baby boy.
Yes.
And he's always getting into trouble, like legit trouble. I'm like, stop getting hurt, child. Like, he's a mess. So,
yes.
Must protect him.
One last honorable mention from me. In Monthly Girls, Nozaki-kun, the redhead. I can't remember his name right now, but I adore him.
Yeah, he's great.
Super suave up front. Oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah. It's like he'll say something really cool, and then he'll run to the corner and cry.
Yep. Shout out to him. I love him.
I love
him.
Yeah. So there are a lot of good anime best boys, and this is not like a end-all be-all list with all of our lists. Like, this one especially was kind of haphazardly thrown together for me, but like...
I mean, Kyo will always be at the top of mind, right? I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Rei Kiriyama is way up there, always, and... I mean, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood has yet to be beaten for me.
Yeah, seriously.
So... but yeah, these really, I think, hit some of the best boys out there. So let us know which ones we didn't get to that we should have. And thank you for celebrating with us.
Yes, thank you.
Third year anniversary. And yeah, that kind of sums it up.
Thanks for geeking out with us about all the boys.
All the best boys. So we'll be back tomorrow with a Watchin' episode.
Sweet.
Yeah. So...
yeah, take a listen.
Until then, stay tuned.
And stay animated.